either a reballot or yet another recount there.
Is a woman's issue, but it's also a socialist issue, and that's why I'm standing here today. I'm disappointed to see, yet again, so many male delegates leaving the hall to go to the tea room. And particularly our equal opportunity trade union section. I say this to all the male comrades here in the room this afternoon. If you're not prepared to stand shoulder to shoulder with our sisters in their fight for proper childcare facilities, then you shouldn't participate in the very act that creates your children. It's an utter disgrace that in 1982 we have less than 1/3 of the nursery places that we had during the Second World War. It's a disgrace that nursery provision has become nothing more than a safety net for those children at risk. And why is that? It's because Mrs. Thatcher's concept of family life is to isolate mothers and their children in their own homes. And now they've got this other form of discrimination. It's called the availability for work test. Well, my marriage partner went to register as unemployed, and she was told that she, not me, had to prove that she had made childcare arrangements. Otherwise, she couldn't register for unemployment. That's the way that the Tory government sees the role of women in our society today. And when women do get a job, they often have to work a double shift. They work at work and they work at home. And it's not just for pin money, as you just heard. If it wasn't for the women's income, we would have 3 times as many families on supplementary benefit as we have today. This motion is about choice. It's about men sharing responsibilities. It's about women having the choice whether they want to stay at home or not. You know, the Tory philosophy is that a women's place is in the home. It didn't apply to Mrs. Thatcher, though, did it? And finally, comrades, a word to the PLP. How about this as your first campaign when you get back to the House after the recess? Convince the administration of the House of Commons to provide a creche, because they're going to need it for Ann Taylor, and they're going to need it for all the other women who are queuing up to get into the House of Commons. They're going to need it. They're going to need it for the prospective mother and prospective candidate called Harriet Harman, who will be our next Labour MP in Peckham. I beg to second.